Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Tez here with another episode of Real and Uncomfortable. Today, I'm joined with two other people. One familiar, one not so familiar for you guys, but we're going to make sure we do a really great introduction. To my far right, we have my friend Jalen. You know her, you love her. Perennial socialite and, friend to the podcast. She's joining us today. And in the center, if you are an up-and-coming artist, if you are an artist who's already made it, if you're looking for crowds, if you're looking for places to be, places to perform, places to show your art, this is the guy to know. I got my man, Scott Morris.
What's up, guys? It's an honor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, first off, bro, I got to give you your flowers because unlike a lot of people who are in the game and are able to make connections and build on those, you've utilized yours to give that handout to other artists and bring them up. You know, like your whole thing is creating platforms and stages with more bookings. You created tours, you created opportunities to connect with everybody from record execs to high profile DJs. Shout out Drewski. And you've even assisted me. I performed at one of your shows recently and it was fire, bro.
I appreciate you.
I've been in a lot of showcases, but the ambiance y'all created, the environment y'all created, even down to the people that you bring on, it's a sense of, we're here for the artists, we're here for the love, we're here to show the support, man. So big ups to you in doing that, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yes. So I gotta ask, man, what goes into that? What motivates you to even keep doing that?
Like I said, before I got into doing more bookings, the main thing was I always had aspirations to have a really big label. So I always knew that no matter what I do, it has to lead back to cultivating that. You get me? Because the experience is important. You know, when you dealing stuff, a lot of artists, they don't like selling tickets. Right? I can't force or tell somebody to do what they don't like to do.
Thanks.
But I know that that's been in the business from the 50s, 40s.
Just it's part of it.
It's always been a part of it. Showcase events, all of that. But I know that once they learn and understand how to do certain things, they'll attract the right business opportunities. They'll make the money that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? Just getting a chance to just work at SOBs and learn some of the behind the scenes stuff while I was doing showcases helped me understand how certain things operate when it comes to bookings, ticket sales, certain type of way that you get certain deals. And I just feel with us, the more that artists get an opportunity to meet the right people, learn information, and know what to do, they'll make the plays that they want and they'll make the money. And I just want with us just to have good, long-lasting relationships and people to know that we have good intention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do shows, but we just know what we want.
Right.
I know that you guaranteed to meet the right person at mine. It doesn't matter how much people come out. Some people are still learning. Cause sometimes we got some people that's doing shows that is learning. Last night, for example, we had a show in Boston. This artist, we was lucky to be his first ever show.
Oh, wow.
But at his first ever show, he gets to meet DJ Foreign from Jammin' 94.5.
That's fire.
You don't meet people like that.
No, you don't just come across that opportunity.
Definitely
Absolutely.
don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that his first experience is I perform, and at the same night I perform, someone from the radio station in my city gets to see me perform, and I get to meet them. So that stuff is big to me because it just keeps them inspired, and hopefully they continue to chase after their goals.
Yo, you said a couple of things there that I wanted to touch on. The first is learning how to be a draw, right?
Yeah.
I think that artists, don't get me wrong, because it is all about the passion, and a lot of us are fueled by that. You want to show your art, share your perspective, be able to attract people who just love your stuff.
Thanks.
But oftentimes when it comes to the business side of it, to make it a career, to make it a lifestyle, you have to show the value. And unfortunately, artists, you got to learn that part of that value is what you can bring to the venue. Getting opportunities in those spaces. So getting comfortable also selling yourself.
Correct.
Be able to talk yourself up. It's not even always a measure of, buy my ticket, it's $20. No, it's a matter of this is who I am as an artist. This is why you should love me. This is why you should tap in with me.
100%.
And I think that you've done a lot because you work with artists one-on-one. You work with in artist development too. We've actually had the pleasure of interviewing one of your artists, people that you've
appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, great people who I've seen the growth. And I've taken notes myself of how to improve that. But being able to share your personality too plays a massive role. And I think you guys give people the confidence to do so on stage.
I think also too it's just more like just to give some tips with when it comes to like selling tickets. So you got two types of ways, right? A lot of people do force selling, so they force it upon people.
Right.
Like you still got to keep in mind, like people make a decision. You know, whether it's $10, $50, $20, $100, no matter what the price is, somebody got to want to do it.
Right.
So that means somebody has to want to support you. So like small things like engaging on people posts, being open to people know who you are, your mission. Like you might connect with somebody, supporting other people's events that do help.
Big time.
Like
show love to get love.
Yeah, because it's like you want me to spend some money, but I ain't never seen you support.
Exactly.
So like just finding how do you find creative ways to support people, and sometimes like be okay with like buying out the tickets. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people never saw you perform before. They don't even know what they getting.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, why don't you just give them an opportunity to come see you live, so that they feel like or know it's genuine.
Yes.
Sometimes when people feel like they had a genuine experience, then from there they'll just show you love. But like I said, you ain't gotta listen to me. But that's just my advice.
You should probably listen to him though.
That part.
Just saying. Look, I get it, and you said about creating that genuine experience, right? Connection, and I know in the days of social media that plays a massive role. How have you seen the game change from even like 5 to 10 years ago when people were just budding on social media, and now it plays like it's honestly, I know people whose whole career is just social media.
Yeah, but I think so. The reason why I think it's cool is because, like I said, it just for me, I just feel like it gives artists and even content creators or even execs, right? Like the fact that you can still do what you do, but now you have the opportunity to be like a content creator.
Yeah.
I think like, so let's say if you're an executive and your whole game is providing information as a manager,
Right.
now you might say the right thing, go viral, and now people want to book you for public speaking.
Yes.
I think social media created like just new endless opportunities for people. It's just about how you use it. And I think it does help for artists if they use it. Because, again, going back to it, some people can draw, some people can't. But if you, let's say you can't draw, but people feel you on social media, now you can make money off of Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of those things if you use it right. Or you might get brand partnerships on another level. So, because sponsorships was always around, but now you got more people looking at, all right, I see the engagement of this person. I might want to collaborate with this person so that my business is promoted. So it's just, I just see like new ways and new opportunities for people to like make money. It's just about you actually putting in the time and understanding your niche.
Yeah. And again, you do a fantastic job of connecting people and putting them in position. I know that Jalen, when you do a lot of the events, you've seen artists come through, and you're obviously in certain rooms. I know that it's important to make those connections, right?
No, truly it is. And it's so funny that I happen to be here today because one of the first shows that I did with an artist that I was managing, Boogie Nation, was one of your shows.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And by doing your shows, I learned so much. Him and I together learned so much about how to garner support, how to, make people support you truly. And then we got to eventually see the return on that. So we not only were able to, get people to come out and see him, because it started with like, the 10, and then it turned into the 20, and then the 30, and, and that happening, like, that allowed us to see a return on it. So it was like, oh, okay, now we're understanding this.
Yeah. You see the game, you see the growth. You see the growth. And I mean, I've seen like a lot of pushback, right? Even with like artists that I know, my peers, like, oh yeah, okay, it's a showcase. I don't even know about that. Those things are never really good. There's just a bunch of other artists watching other artists. And
I like that you said that too, because I'm about to teach them something.
No, please. That's exactly why I wanted to bring that up.
All right, so look, this is what I want to say with that. Again, I just want to get this disclaimer. You don't have to listen to me, all right? So,
but again, you probably should.
This is the way you gotta look at it, right? So, if I do a show, because there's two types of people that buy verses, right? You know what I'm saying? You got the artist,
right?
And then you got their team, right? Like in general, whether it's a label, management, or silent investor.
Yeah.
I think there's two types of people that's buying these verses, right?
Right.
So if I know that I'm not getting the label support or the bigger brands to put up the money yet to buy a verse, right? If I meet 300 artists in 90 days, now if 10% of them purchase a verse, I made money, right?
Yeah.
But it's because I put myself in a position to connect and meet so many different people who
That's
now can
it.
watch my elevation. But again, it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear people say that, I can't tell you how to feel, but I just know that if you figure out how to win in all situations, then you'll be able to grow. Like if I go to an event and it's 30 artists, I got 30 people who could comment on my YouTube. I know that because I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got music videos I put up. I didn't even post online.
Right.
I just wanted to do tests. And I said, okay, cool. I see this person posting all day, music video out, music video out, music video out. Then I go to their page, I look at the comments, none. Then I go to mine, I said, let's see what happens when I do groundwork. All right, cool. I got this event. I got maybe 25 artists there. I said, all right, cool. Let me introduce myself and just see how this works.
Right.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? You got YouTube? Yes, I got YouTube. Cool. I'm going to subscribe. You subscribe. Boom. Comment. Cool. Now I got it. I leave the event. I got 25 new comments. I got more comments than you, and you the one posting your video.
There you go.
But it's just, again, it's just about how you apply yourself. So I feel like a lot of times, it's not that artists don't want to take advantage of stuff. I just feel like if they have more information, insight,
Yes.
direction, they know what to do, they'll grow. You know what I'm saying? They going off of, oh, everybody's there, but they all rap.
Right.
Bro, that's your clients.
That's
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
actually
right,
like your
right.
clients, bro. Because artists pay for verses for people that they feel got clout. Because you gotta look at
Yeah.
it. If 3 of y'all rap good, right? 3 of y'all rap good, or you're probably the better rapper in these 3. You probably could give him a really skilled verse. But Shaniqua got the buzz. He going with Shaniqua. And you rap better than
and
Shaniqua.
you write better.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Shaniqua got the buzz. So you got to look at it. No, somebody going to buy it.
It's business.
That part.
You got to know the demand. You got to know what you offer. And also, again, don't be afraid to put yourself in a position to find those people, even if it's groundwork. It's
100%.
ground floor.
Yes.
Like, you got to start somewhere to build on something.
Yeah, and we did that with Mia. Like,
Yeah.
we did open mic tours. I purposely did that because I just wanted to see some results.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we went all across the United States, did open mics, and that girl grossed $30,000 in off of features. 10 people spent $3,000, paid for the verse because they felt it was worth it.
Yeah.
This was a girl that came out of nowhere. We just outworked everybody.
That's
Yes.
So I know
That
that
part.
these things can work. It's just about what you do.
Yeah. Again, shout out to Mia Snow, an
Yeah,
amazing
that girl-
artist.
that girl work.
Yo, she's putting in
Yeah.
work. Even when she was out here in New York, like, she was doing things that a lot of New York artists weren't doing at the time.
Facts.
Tapping in with different platforms, making sure that she was on every drop mic she could be on, every stage she could be on, every show, everything she could possibly do to put herself in the eye of the public. She did that. And I can see it started with the tools that you gave her and the blueprint that you gave her in the beginning.
Because it's just more like, with Mia, we just understood, like, what you going to complain about, we going to take. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, if you're not going to do it, that's cool. That got nothing to do with us. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If that person got 2 views, that's 2 new people. They now watch us. If they like her music, they're going to spread it to 5 other people. Those 2 people probably got 5 friends. Now we just caught 10 people. But it's just understanding the long term. So we just always felt every platform mattered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're now building a cult following.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was just, we just had a different understanding.
Yeah, I think that loyalty too is a factor because those people that you start out with, those people got to see you at your I won't see your lows, but at your start.
No, what you said. They
right.
got the sauce at the lowest. Got to see it from where, all right, this might look cool. Let's see what's going on.
Right.
Then they see consistency. Okay, this is dope. The consistency goes into, all right, there might be something there. There might be something in there that turns to conversation.
Yeah.
The conversations turns to shares, and the in shares turns into how much.
That's it. I love it.
That's true. Because it's so funny because I saw Mia Snow on like a platform, like, and then I saw her get with you. and then I saw her
explode
everywhere.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
No, truly. It was like, because I got to see it from like, even like just like a little bit before she got like,
Nah, we appreciate
Really
it.
lit, yeah.
So watching it,
Thank you for
oh,
watching too. You didn't have
yes,
to.
of course.
Thank you.
I love watching a journey.
There it is. But that's it too. I want to
Yeah.
the journey. I'm learning this again myself, right? Like being able to look at each moment as a moment, as something to do, and other people tapping in with me. I'm like, yo, I saw that. That was cool. That was dope. And again, I give flowers to people like yourself, specifically yourself, for creating and constantly doing this. Because even now as we speak, we had a conversation the other day, the Daze Summit coming up.
Nah, I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate
an amazing
y'all.
platform,
Yeah,
bro.
no, truly.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
I want you, if you could talk about that a little bit, man.
Please, yes.
Yeah.
So I just saw in New York City we didn't have a South by South. I just wasn't sure why. You know what I'm saying? But and I also understand more than ever, right? It's not like other people can't do it, but it's just more the responsibility that it comes with,
Yeah.
and the investment and the time. It's a lot. But I just really when I went to South by South, I remember I went out there. I just had a dream. It's bars, right? And I had a new artist that I was pushing. And we went out there. I just saw so many people. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
from all over the world. So I'm like, okay, if that did this and it impacted this area, I said, all right, I know there's tons of people that do music, there's managers, publicists, podcasts, media, influential people that's in this area of New York that the other 49 states don't even know. So I said, if I can figure out how to draw the people to us so that more people are highlighted and more people could like have conversations or do business, like I said, it's cool. As long as people impacted, I did my job. You know what I'm saying? So I saw that, and then when we did Daze, just to see the growth and people really coming back, or just seeing somebody like we had, it was cool. Like just I was watching one of the interviews with one of my homies, and like she shout out to her for doing a tremendous job too. So she was interviewing somebody from Portland, and I remember when she said it, she's like, "It's artists from Portland here. It's artists from like Dallas.
Yup.
That's cool because it's just like some Dallas artists, they just see us on YouTube,
Right.
Yeah.
but they
Yes.
don't know what we look like, what we feel like, our swag. They just see it, and it's the same with some New York artists. I remember Genuine. Shout out to Genuine because she's part of the team. I remember when during COVID I did Daze Summit, and I figured out what could work. And Genuine said this feels like a revolt summit to me because not all of us is gonna get the chance to go to South by South, but we getting a chance to meet label execs and people from all over in real time. So I would just say, okay, this is accomplishing what the direction is. Like I got bigger goals for it in the near future to do other things, but right now we were just putting down like what is, how we set it up, how we wanted to do, what's our why. So that was cool. And now after doing it, this is the first time we're gonna do it in the fall. So I just pray that through God's grace we just impact a lot of lives and people appreciate it.
You definitely will. It's so funny because at one of the last ones, my sister and her boyfriend came down.
Bird?
Yeah, from Boston, and
Oh,
he performed.
Man,
Yo.
she be connected to a
Yeah.
lot, man.
yes.
It's like she be connected to a lot.
Right. Yo,
That's why we like
but
socialize,
that said,
like,
you
yeah.
never know, man. Like the Daze Summit, things like that are
That's why I
connecting
make sure,
points, man.
Yo,
Hugs.
look, that's why I make sure I'm a good person.
Yeah. You never know who you know,
crazy.
bro. Yo, and that okay. So that kind of moves into the next thing, bro. Knowing how to like make that shit bubble for you, because there's people who go and they show up, but they don't show out. And I don't just mean on the stage. I mean, like, do you go? Do you actually network? Do you actually have conversations with people? Do you actually look to meet people? And not for nothing, you know, Scott just told you guys, like, there's label execs there, there's A&R there, there's PR people there are media outlets there, and not everybody's wearing a sign or a flag on them telling you who they are. So you got to kind of conduct yourself in a way that shows respect to everybody, because you never know. Who knows who can speak to you. And it's not even a sense of you don't want to rub people the wrong way. You want to rub people the right way, to make sure that that they're speaking highly of you in those rooms, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Like, I know, Jalen, when you've been in certain spots, right? A conversation can make or break certain situations. Scott, I'm sure you've seen it yourself too. Like, you know, it might be an opportunity where it's like you're in the studio with a high profile artist, might be a Future or somebody in the studio, and they're like, yo, man, I got this sound I'm looking for. Do you know any artists that could fit this? Do you know any things I can do? I need to do promotion for this album. Where should I go to do that? And you want them to say, yo, I met this dope person over here. You gonna be in this area? Yo, let me tap you in with them. You want to be that person?
That's 100.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be shocked at how easy it is to be that person just by being a good person. A good person.
A good person.
A good person.
Character
a
speaks
person, like,
it speaks volumes, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the truth though, because I done gotten like a lot of rooms just from doing favors.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't be knowing what's gonna come of it. It's just my mom and dad raised me a certain way.
Just be a good
So I'm naturally just like, I show love, I give, I figure out like, okay, if I'm gonna do this for you, can you help me with this so we both win? Or when I make like decisions or create opportunities, I just try to make sure that both parties win, so it makes sense.
Mutually beneficial.
Okay? And if an artist doesn't understand how they win, then I just try to teach them how, so that they understand how to grow. You know, because like just going back to what you said, like, purpose of More Bookings was for like just to connect the streets to the industry. Like, when I first came up with the idea, I knew that that's what I wanted to do, connect it, because it's like not everybody knows how to be social. That's actually a skill. I didn't know that until like my one of my mentors, Marlon and Daniel, he told me that. I didn't know. I just always was social. I just always knew how to talk to people, but I didn't know that was actually a skill until like he told me. So I understand like being able to just pull up on people, it's not easy.
No.
Sometimes it could be nerve-wracking. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go in the spot, like I don't know what's gonna come of it. I just know that I mentally prepare myself that I'm gonna talk to every person. Then I just want everybody to watch.
Yo, and like again, even with your own platforms and your own shows, I was taken back by the demeanor and the character of the people you've hired, like from the DJ to the people working the door to even the people at the bar and everyone in between, photographers, all of that. They were all like enthused about the artists supporting the artists. Like when there was people who may have not been fully attentive on stage, they made sure that the person on stage felt special. They felt like, yo, I'm here to perform, I'm here to share this. And they emphasized the importance of everybody making that connection and showing that support. Yo, shout out to my boy Mo Dub. I went to one of his things and he said something that really stuck with me. Yo, I show love to get love.
That's a fact.
Show love to get love. Show love to get love. As an artist, you go to these showcases, so even when you hit them with it's just a bunch of artists watching other artists, so show love. Those are the people, they're fans of music, right?
That part.
They love music, right?
That part.
So let them love your music.
That's 100. Yeah, and just go back. Shout out to my guy Mo Dub too. Like, that's somebody that I seen grow, work hard, dope.
Yeah.
He always has a stage at Daze too, so that's cool.
Yes, sir.
So but when it comes to like that too, just going back to like with the artist thing, like what you said, outside of them just being potential clients for you, like these is people that, like I said, are your fans.
Yes.
Because when they take off the artist mask, they're still
fans of music. That's it.
Right? You know what I'm saying? They still need something to listen to when they go to work out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They still need something to vibe to the party. To.
That's it.
They
all
still
of
need
that.
A song when they finish the date.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
you know what I'm saying?
so
So
Be
they
their
could
soundtrack.
Vibing, like they could be vibing to your music.
Exactly. Yo, so I'm sorry, you also like you dabble in your own artistry as well, right? So first of all, how is that going? And how do you balance both, pouring into self while pouring into others?
Like I said, like executive stuff or that stuff, that's like second nature to me. Like I've been doing it for a long time. Cause it's like from college, I was always active with producing events. And I was always somebody that always did stuff. Like what I did, parties on campus, off campus. I was a part of campus activity board, radio club. So I'm so used to putting pieces together. So it just comes second nature. That's why I don't interfere with what I do. But like from college, I was rapping first. It was just more, I didn't really know like what direction to take it or how to move with it. And I just don't think that was God's plan for me at that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I always was like inspired by, like, I know people say what they say about him right now, but Like I like what Puff did as a brand. I really thought it was
Yeah.
cool that he understood how to create relationships, how to market himself, how to position
Right.
himself. I thought that was cool. I saw stuff that, like I said, Jay-Z did,
Right.
or other Birdman, different influential people, just how they marketed and grew their artists. And I always thought that was cool. And I just didn't know how I was gonna get there, but I just knew I wanted to rap. And I remember when I was like 11, I knew like music and rapping was a part of what I was gonna do as I figured the pieces together. Like when I was 11, I remember I went to my grandma and told her I had a dream that I was in front of a big stage and I was just singing. I didn't know what I was singing, but I always remembered that dream. So I always knew someday I was gonna have to rap or do something. I didn't know what it was. And then now, after we learned information, how to do business, how to grow, we made mistakes, we got trial and error. For me, I learned a lot from failure. So it helps
as
me,
you should.
the more experience I get, the better I get. So I'm cool with those opportunities. Even
No
when
losses, only lessons.
Yeah, because even when I fail on a project, I don't never see it as a loss because now I know what to look for or what to do different, or it even allows me, like I may be able to connect with somebody that just went through the same thing and give them advice now because I went through it. So, but now doing coming back to music, it's like I got more to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can connect with more people. I could also use myself as a way to show people how it should be done.
Leading by example.
Yeah, because I'm not going to tell you to do A if I'm not going to do A. Like, if I wouldn't sell tickets, I wouldn't tell you to sell tickets. You know what I'm saying? But if I know that helps create a relationship, I'm going to tell you, you do it because it is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And if you listen, you listen. But at least I done my due diligence by providing you insight and leading by example so that I don't come off as somebody who just saying, hey.
Just saying things.
It's like we have proof in the pudding.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
I'm saying this because I'm doing it and it
Proof of
works.
concept is major, man.
Yeah.
Yo, well, again, you're doing a phenomenal
Anytime.
job,
I appreciate
man.
you, though. Thank you.
Yeah, you're doing a phenomenal job with all of it, man. I know, of course, we talked about Daze Summit. What are some of the other things that you have going on currently?
So we got this promotional tour that we doing. It's called Road to Daze Summit. So we're getting a chance to meet and go to we got like 30 cities we hitting. I just picked up Nostra, so we officially have the label going. So
Beautiful.
So we dropping Nostra's second project under it, and just connected him to all the right people, like DJs, radio, artists, influencers, just so people could see the motion and the growth with him, so that they can fall in love with the situation, and then from there people make their own decisions. Like I think he make good music, but the streets decide that, you know.
Yeah.
But I just think he has a lot of potential and just growing. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I think he got a lot of potential and he's just growing. So just being able to see his growth and his elevation is cool.
Right.
And then I got my project, so I'm just excited just for people to see how I promote.
Right.
And I just hope that when they see what I do, they might go, okay, this is cool. I could do this and I could do that. I hope that they get inspired by it.
That's
you know?
it. I think that there's a lot of, of course, opportunities are there, but most importantly, the lessons are there, and people taking those things and kind of working it into their own playbook is important. Because artists is not as simple as just taking a song and putting it out there and hoping for the best. Even on social media, where you can put it on 18 different platforms at one time, you got to make sure you're doing the heavy lifting, doing the personality work.
Facts.
Again, I keep going back to Mia Snow because she was out in New York making chopped cheeses at the deli.
Sorry.
She was doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was performing in was it Uber? She was doing
100%.
this.
Oh my
She was
gosh.
at the radio stations.
we went
She
in.
was at content days. She was at shout out to Daniel Jean. She was everywhere doing everything possible to make sure she was seen, and people took notice, man. Yeah.
Yeah, cause I just always looked at it, it's again, everybody got their different methods.
Yeah.
But I just thought social media is cool.
Yeah.
But I just also learned when I was working at SOBs and you booking artists or somebody has to announce a performance, it doesn't mean somebody see your post.
True.
You know what I'm saying? People like personal invites, and like I said, people do like to fall in love with the journey.
Yeah.
So when Nate and I decided let's push Mia, I just said I just want to make sure people see her, they meet her, they feel her, they know that she's personable, and then they like her. because then people make their own decision to support her.
Mm-hmm.
So like, so even though we did the post, we still like, we was doing mic drops or interviews. I'm like, that's cool, but let's still position here.
Yeah.
And then it was cool like seeing that groundwork just to level it out and see where he's at. Like when we did SOBs and we sold that out for her, it showed that people like what's going on.
Right.
Yeah, it was cool.
And then I'm sorry, like I know I was bringing up Mia, but even other people I've met, Courtesy,
my guy.
hearing about Nostra, I'm not, but like I can tell that again you put in a lot of the media training or like, and I want to call it like stop short of calling it media training because it's really just teaching people how to navigate and be good people, I guess. But every time I hear those people's names, Nostra, Courtesy, Mia, anybody, even yourself, people only have good things to say. And that's great. So, man, I appreciate it.
Shout out to the team, too.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to everybody. I know everybody in the team. Y'all work hard. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's more important than the other. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do their work, and I'm grateful to have y'all. So thank y'all for all that y'all do for me.
Yo, I'm sorry. I was about to, but something just came to me. The tours.
Yeah.
The tours. That's something that, up and coming artists kind of overlook. They might feel like it's out of reach, out of range for them. Like, how does that work? How do you get that
like
going?
I said, it's just different stuff. Cause it's like, so I just want artists to like learn and understand these things, right? If you were signed to a label, they're gonna give you a budget. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to be able to navigate through that budget to get the promotion and the advertisement. Because we got to be honest, a lot of these mic drops and interview platforms are not free.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell them to do free.
Right,
This
fair.
is their bread and butter. And these are still other businesses when you're partnering with them in any type of way.
They have production costs, everything.
You feel me? So it's like, if you don't want to pay for nothing, then you got to have some type of value. Like someone has to feel like the partnership with you makes more sense in this moment than this dollar that I could receive.
Right.
If they cannot see that, or they can't see that if I put you on a platform, I might get other leads. Or if I put you on a platform now, my platform is more credible, you're going to have to put up the bread. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to be okay with that too, because you want to be respected.
You can't be insulted by it either. That's tough.
Because I'm like, if I don't have no value, I don't have no credibility, I'd rather somebody respect me for putting up the bread.
Yeah.
Because then they're going to tell people like, nah, he put the bread up. I'd rather that be attached to my name, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But in regards to like with the tours, it's just more, it's different ways. Like if you are able to afford what we need to promote you, cool, we do that. If you don't have to do that to tour. Like I got 30 dates, you know what I'm saying? You can get up, figure out how to go to Washington, how to go to Virginia, how to go to Atlanta. You know, you got a tour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do it the way that I do it. You could get up and go.
Yeah.
It just with me, you're going to have more of a structured way. You're going to come back with a lot of motion.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you can't do that, just go.
Be proactive.
Yeah. The date is there. We got the venue, pull up, show, go network, perform.
Yeah.
Get 3 friends, drive down.
Drive
I remember
down.
I had some artists do that before.
That's the journey.
They rented a whole van. That's why I always remember them. Rented a whole van to go to Virginia when I did the Virginia show. 12 of them. And because they had met at some shows I did last year. They was like, yo, Scott, we want to go to Virginia. And I said, cool. Whatever you got to do, you got to do.
Yeah.
And they 12 of them came together, put up their bread, rented the van, drove down there, came to the show, performed. So stuff like that I respect, because at the end of the day, it's like, all right, if I can't afford A, let me figure out B.
Yeah.
Yeah, perseverance.
Yeah.
I love that.
And Dev, I was a part of that crew. I remember that.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
fire. Like, again, I got to give my man his flowers over there. He's pushing the buttons. Angelo, picture perseverance, doesn't let anything stop him when it comes to like doing things, creating his opportunity, creating his own shot. You know, even when he got into this stuff, that's one person who I look at. And when you talk about like the getting in the van, getting the people together and just saying, fuck it, I'm going to do it. And then turning it into something is massive. So, yo, flowers to you, Angelo, too.
Congrats,
for embodying
Angelo.
that perseverance, man. But to those artists that did that as well, yo,
Yes.
fire. I might have to put that into the playbook as well.
Yeah, I respect that, bro, because for me, it's like, so I respect people based off of what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done took the China bus to opportunities before.
Right.
Done took the China bus. You know what I'm saying? I done drove 28 hours to South by South. You know what I'm saying? So when I see somebody do these things, I just respect you more, because you didn't let your situation stop you from getting the opportunity. You You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Like I don't really do the talking. It's just like if you seriously gonna do it.
That's it.
That's true.
Yo, and you know, I know that we're gonna have to have a part 2 to this.
For
I
sure.
know I know you got to go. I know
It's
you
all
got
good.
things to do
Appreciate
already.
you.
Get things going. If you can give artists one gem to walk away with, you know, that one thing. I know you gave them plenty of insight in this sit down right now. What's that one thing that you need them to take away from this conversation?
I would say the thing when it comes to like where you guys are at, like be okay with where you're at now and don't feel like you failed just because you're not at the position that you believe you should be at. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is sometimes we don't appreciate how far we've gone, right? Like let's say for example, if you got like 2 streams today, you got somebody that got 1 stream. You further than them. You know what I'm saying? Let's say if you did 5 shows, somebody did 2 shows. You go. So just be grateful for what you did so far and be proud of yourself, because when you can assess what you've done and you can tell yourself that like I'm proud of what I've accomplished so far, you know, at least you'll keep yourself going. Because sometimes we don't appreciate the little things because we so too busy looking at the bigger picture. Like let's appreciate here and let's keep going.
I love
Amazing.
that. Yo, add context to your progress. Be aware of where you've been, where you've come from, and give yourself that pat on the back, guys. Yo, Scott, man, thank you for joining us.
Appreciate you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely, man. And you're always welcome here. Anytime you're back in New York. I know you probably you just came in. You just came in from Boston. You haven't even like really sat down yet. And you jumped right in the studio.
I got you.
Yo, I appreciate you coming through, making that time, man.
Got you.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Absolutely. Yo, guys, this.
Did you ask him what you got coming up next?
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. I mean, you want anything else you want to add?
Yeah, like I said, we just got Daze Summit, a couple events. That's the main thing. So,
Okay.
just stay tuned. Follow me, Life of SMORRIS.
There it is. Life of
Active.
Morris.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Let's get it. This has been Real and Uncomfortable. I thank you guys for tapping in. Thank you, Jalen, for joining us
welcome.
as well. And yeah, we're definitely going to have a part 2 because I know that E-Man was dying to sit down with us, but he has some things going on. Ray, too. Shout out to them. Shout out to all of the viewers at home. Make sure you tap in. Lots more things to come. And definitely make sure you hit up Life of Morris, my guy, Scott Morris. We here. Oh,
Yes.
and of course, I'm bugging out. We got some massive things coming up. Scott, you're more than invited. We're going to make sure you there too. We got the Real and Uncomfortable live show coming up. We're doing a live podcast taping. It's going to be a 2-hour open bar.
Yep.
We're sponsored by Heineken. We're sponsored by
dope.
Eureka
Yep.
Vapor.
When is that?
It's October 17th.
Okay.
Yonkers Brewery. So then we can go take you to Yonkers too. So make
Okay.
sure you
Yeah,
out
so you
there.
see, like, see the
we can take you to
difference,
Yonkers
you know?
too. Right. But yes, guys, the Real and Uncomfortable live show, October 17th, coming live to you. Boy, Scott's gonna be there too. I don't know where you bought your ticket, man. We good.
We
Yes,
active.
sir. Make sure you there too. We're gonna get real uncomfortable. Make sure that you guys, join in with the karaoke. We got the Off Key But Lit with Sharina, my boy Ali with the vibes. And I want to hear y'all singing again. Make sure you warm up those vocals first though. But we gonna tap in. Let's go. Real and Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Do it.